Today, I'm going to be presenting my FOA on three ads that are part of a campaign organized by an organization called Moms Demand Action, which has the main purpose of raising awareness and money to gun control, to the cause of gun control in the United States. The ad was released in 2013, and it has the main audience. Its main audience are Americans, more specifically Democrats, since they're probably going to be the ones that are going to donate money for this cause. They're going to help this cause, since they're the ones they're usually in favor of gun control. The ad uses irony, color, as well as other advertising techniques to convince the reader, to convincing the viewer to helping this cause. As we can see in all the three ads, there is two kids. One of them is holding a normal object while the other one is holding a gun, which it's obviously already shocking for the viewer. And then we can see on the copy reads, one child is holding something that's been banned in America to protect him. Guess which one? So already in this situation, the viewer is already thinking that the one that was probably the one that was banned is the gun, since a gun is obviously way more harmful than a dodgeball, than a Kinder Egg. However, it can be seen below that it's saying we ban. In the first ad we can see it ban the game dodgeball because it's viewed as being too violent when on assault weapons. So in all three ads it's saying that the object that has been actually banned was not the gun, it was the other object. It was dodgeball, it was a Kinder Egg. And then it gives a reason for that, but the viewer is always going to be thinking, why are Kinder Eggs being banned and not assault weapons? Since assault weapons literally have the power of killing people. So in this situation, the ad is using irony because it's contrasting like two different ideas. It's saying like, we're banning such mere and insignificant objects like Kinder Eggs, but we're not banning guns. What are we not doing that? Since guns are obviously way more harmful than these other objects. So this kind of creates a confusion in the viewer's head by seeing this. Why is this happening? Why is this situation exist? We should be banning guns, not Kinder Eggs. Also, if you notice, the font of the We Ban the Game Dodgeball, it's way smaller compared to the font of the rest of the copy. This is done on purpose because the ad wants to be the main focus. The first copy, the one child is holding something that's been banned in America, because the ad wants, when the viewer sees this, to firstly think that the thing that has been banned is the gun, not the other object. So from the beginning, the ad is already convincing the viewer that the gun should be the object that should be banned, not the other one. The ad also chooses to depict different ethnicities. In all the three ads, you have a white person, and then you have a Latino, or an Asian, or a black girl, a black kid. This is done because this broadens the audience, because obviously a Latino father will obviously be more appealed to this ad if he can see a Latino kid in this situation, because he can better see his kid in the situation if it had only been a white child. Also, you can also see that the Latino, the Asian, or the black kid, they're holding the objects that are banned, because they're saying that they are harmful for the kids, but they're actually not as harmful as a gun, which can be a criticism to a part of American society that thinks that the Black population, the Latino population, the Asian population, they are the ones to blame for certain situations. But what this ad is saying is that it's really not. They are just holding the objects that were banned, but they're not really harmless compared to a gun. So, and then when we see the white kids all holding guns, this is saying that maybe we should be also looking to the white population to being the one to have part of the blame for things. And also, this is a specific criticism to a personal attack to white Southern Republicans, which are all in favor, which are mostly in favor of gun control, and are actually, against gun control, are in favor of guns. The ad also uses color to really give a depressing and sad tone to the whole situation. For instance, the viewer can see that in the background it's all sober and dark colors. They're not really bright in any way, shape, or form. Therefore, like the surrounding, it really gives a depressing tone to the whole ad itself. But if we look at the clothes of the kids, which are brighter and more colorful, like green and red, this really makes the kids stand out. You're already in the center of the ad, but the fact that their clothes are brighter, it really makes them stand out compared to their surroundings. Also, in the copy, the words are in white, but the background is in black. So the white stands out in the black, as well as the font is also in red, which again stands out in the black, but also it relates to blood, which is a consequence of blood of guns. I'm sorry, which is a consequence of guns and a consequence of not having gun control in the United States. Also, all of the kids have a really serious look and a body language. They are really straight and they all have this serious. So this is also showing the viewer the seriousness of the whole situation and how serious and how important this topic is in the United States. The ad also uses other advertising techniques. For instance, it uses fear and shock because it's obviously incredibly shocking for anyone to just see a kid holding a gun like that. So it already catches the viewer's attention with this. As well, the ad also uses common plain folks because it really is depicting all ethnicities. It's depicting different ethnicities, as well as depicting kids. This will obviously have a bigger appeal to the American population because they're seeing this kids, so they can really relate. Like a parent looking at this can maybe see their kid in this situation, so it has a greater appeal to the audience. Also, the ad, in one of the three ads, we can see an American flag. So this might be an appeal to the patriotic side. This may be using patriotism. It might be an appeal to the patriotic side of Americans, of saying maybe if we stand together, if we stand united as a country, we can fight this. We can fight this problem. We can fight gun control. We can fight guns. The problem of guns that the United States has been suffering the past few years, and therefore help the cause of gun control and to save lives. Therefore, the ad really uses different techniques in order to convince the viewer, and it really does a really good job because it brings different elements to the ads which complement themselves to really giving this whole situation a huge impact on the viewer, and the viewer was obviously going to suffer a lot. It's probably going to be impacted by this campaign because it's so powerful. It uses so important elements that compose the whole thing. And it's really shocking and powerful for the viewer. So the viewer, after looking at this, even if they are not in favor or against gun control, if they're in favor or against, after this ad, they're always going to be impacted by it in a certain way.